today. We're in the Allegheny National Forest, specifically the Hickory Creek Wilderness. Interestingly, it's one of 2 wilderness areas within the ANF, and we got a little 12-mile loop today that we're going to get through and conquer, and we're going to show you all the key spots along the way. Alright, let's go. Lead the way, bud. Must be some sort of animal on that tree. What do you see? What do you see? What's up there? Made it to the actual trail here, Hickory Creek Wilderness hiking trail. It was about a 0.7 mile connecting trail from the parking lot, unless you take the wrong way there, which we did.
The other trail.
The other trail, because back here nothing is blazed and everything looks like it could possibly be a trail.
Other hikers had put some trees on the trail. There's also a thread that goes across the trail to mark it. We're not the first people who did that apparently.
But luckily we have a dog, and he generally has a pretty good idea of where the trail is and where it is not. So
his nose knows.
Yeah, his nose knows. Going
into the hemlock.
Yep, going under a little shaded area of hemlocks. Just came across this piece of scat on the trail here. As you can see, with all the hair in it, looks to be coyote. So we are not alone. You getting a chipmunk? Oh, whole head in, whole head in.
Someone's gonna need a bath.
So these pods here that look like, I don't know, to me they remind me of bear poop, but they're not. They're actually cucumber magnolia seed pods. They actually have red seeds inside. Let's see if we can, oh, nope, kind of gross. See if we can pop one open here.
Just kidding, that's a bear poop.
That's not. That's pretty cool how that's split off there.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Hold on, yep, that's a big one for you.
Nice piece of birch here. This is good for starting fires if you ever need to. Should have mentioned before, we're on the northern part of the trail here where there's no streams or anything, so if you need some water, I would suggest either packing it in or taking the trail south. And there's 3 streams down there, but definitely up here there's some trees with more markings on them, so you kind of know where you're going. And probably about 2 miles back there were some orange tie-offs on some trees that we were following, and I don't know if hunters put those there or not, but that was definitely not the trail. What do you think? Through this section, do you think the trees fell like this, or it's like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they
like frames the trail.
Yeah, they maybe came down in a microburst or something, like for them to all come down, or it's just really wet in here certain times and the roots don't head up. You can tell they've been down and undisturbed for a long time.
Hiking along here, you can definitely see that this is a black cherry. My wife told me a good way to remember that. Look like cornflakes on the tree there. Very expensive piece of wood once it's lumbered down. I don't know if you guys heard that woodpecker. All the down stuff through here. A lot of uprooted trees. Pretty gnarly looking tree. Root system there.
Nice flat needles, and then it has the little stripes on the bottom, which means it's a hemlock. Yeah. And then you can see this is where the plant breathes. That's its lungs. No, I'm just kidding. But those are the holes where it does though.
They don't call this Rocksylvania for nothing. Yeah, that's pretty.
I think this might be like, but it's not rusty though. But that, I think that's like iron ore.
Huh.
You can see.
Yeah.
This would make sense, right?
It would.
Does it look like metal? Like, oh, not metal, but...
Oh, woodpecker action. Again, we had to do a little bit of bushwhacking here. The trail just kind of stopped. So we're coming up upon Jack's Run here. Excellent water source. Whoa, that was close. Put that on the blooper reel. So we're about halfway through the trail here. We're going to stop, get some food in us, and camel up on some water, let Duke cool off, and then we'll be finishing the last part of the trail. Alright, back on the trail now. That was a decent campsite, definitely good source of water. Fire pit, somebody made some chairs, but as far as setting up a tent, there weren't many flat areas. I suppose if you were into hammock camping, you could probably put up, I don't know, 3 or 4 hammocks. Just came across the creek there again. Probably less than a half a mile. Another campsite. At least one good area for a tent there. Very important to keep an eye out on this trail. There's a lot of down trees that are covering the trail that make you kind of bushwhack around. And sometimes you can't get back on the trail. We had to bushwhack a couple times here. So at the minimum, I would suggest a map of the area and at least a compass. We were using the Gaia GPS app, and that saved us a couple times getting back en route. Alright, little test, people. What kind of a tree is this? That is a beech tree. Alright, and just like that, made it back to the sign for the loop here. All we have is 0.7 miles. Next destination, parking lot. How in the world did this tree do this? It's 1, and then it's 2, and then it's 1, and then it's what? 3? It's split off into 3? Yep, 3. Public service announcement. Whatever you bring into nature, please pick up. This bottle has been sitting here for gosh only knows how long. Please practice leave no trace. Whatever you bring in, take out. Made it back to the parking lot here. It was a good, long, rewarding trip that had its navigational challenges, but we overcame those and ended up having a really nice day outside. And until next time, I'll see you at the next trailhead.